I'm ready to go. I am on day 2 of 4. 4, can't count. 2, 4. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Energy is shot, but I got a smile for you guys. About to head out again for another red eye. This is day 3 of 4. I don't know why I just lost my train of thought, but it's been a long 4 days. The life of a flight attendant. Living the dream. Good morning. I'm in LA on a layover right now. I'm exhausted, time change, jet lag. I'm dressed to head downstairs. They have a free breakfast at this hotel. And I'm never missing a free breakfast, so that's that on that. Period! But I'm a little tired, so I'm just gonna try to push myself to go downstairs, eat some breakfast, and then get in the gym, because I'm trying not to be big back attack. Yeah, so we gotta make sure, the weather is starting to change. Your body puts on that extra weight, and we're not trying to be thickums. It's not going. So I'm in LA. I'm here for the day. Sadly, I probably won't be able to link up with any of my friends that live here. Boo. Boo, you stink! I just don't understand, they just never, it's like as soon as I'm able to get out here on a trip, which I don't get these trips much, but then when, I hit them up okay, I'm gonna be in town, no one's available. It's okay, great. So now I have to figure out the next time I come back to catch y'all. But anyways, let me head downstairs. Okay, I got my little breakfast spread. It's a little something. Waffles, hash brown, fruit, and you can't see it, but 2 sausage links. Bon appetit! Okay, so as I mentioned before, I take supplements, daily supplements. They're good for gut health, good for digestion, good for burning calories, a natural caffeine, energy booster, mood booster, because it has L-theanine in it, if you guys know anything about that. I think it might even have ashwagandha in it. I'm not 100% sure, don't get me lying. And I also take one that has a probiotic. So these are the 3 that I take. This is the other one. So this green one is Earth and Green. This one is Trim Fit. And this one is a probiotic, Protect. Okay? And they're all made by the company You. Beautifully You. It's a company for all females, women, to help them with taking daily supplements, vitamins, getting the proper nutrients they need for their body, so that your body can boost its metabolism and heal the gut and digest food better to prevent weight gain and bloating and all those different things. So I've been taking it for quite some time now. Can't really say I've seen the biggest transition, but I'm also not consistently disciplined with my workout regimen. So I think if I was a little bit more consistent with my workout regimen, then I'd be lit. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all that because I take it in the mornings for a boost of energy, natural caffeine, gut health, digestion, all of that good stuff. Y'all, I am in here in this gym. Not much of a gym. But I was like, let me just get on the treadmill and walk, run, for a little bit. I'm gonna try to do 30 to 45 minutes, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired. And I'm jet lagged and I really wanna just get back into bed because it's cloudy outside. The overcast in LA, I used to live out here, so I'm kind of used to this, but I also was not expecting this time of year. Because normally the days just be hot this time of year, especially in September. It's like when you live in the valley, forget about it. I'm talking about 100 plus degrees. But yeah, it's not giving that today. So I think it's just going to be like overcast, and then, well, I'm low-key hoping that will burn off by 12 noon the latest, and then it'll be some like real like summer heat going on. So then at least I can just like lay out by the pool, get in the pool here at the hotel. But if not, then yeah, your girl's just gonna be in the hotel room for the day and just rest until my flight, which wouldn't be a bad thing because I feel like sometimes I'll be burning the candle at two ends and be trying to do too much, but not even doing too much because I don't really do too much on my layovers, but just doing too much where it's like, okay, if it's not working, like, don't force it, just rest. Clearly God wants you to rest so that you can make it through your flight without struggling, because them late night flights is always a struggle for me. But anyways, we'll see. I'm on this thing right now. We'll see how long I do. And then after that, I'll figure out my life, what I'm going to do. I could also, like, maybe just, like, walk around in the area because I'm familiar with this area. I'm familiar with LA. Used to live here for 5 years, so I could just find something to do or get into that's around here. Maybe a movie. It don't be no good movies out anymore, so I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna see what I could do with my time. If not, I'll be resting in my bed, or in the hotel bed rather, until my flight. Hey guys, I'm in my room. So earlier today I went to the gym, and honestly that gym was not giving, so I just did 30 minutes on the treadmill and then I got up out of there. I came back to my room, I took a little nap. So at least this way, if for whatever reason I can't fall asleep before my red-eye flight tonight, I did sleep a little bit more this morning. So hopefully I'll be equipped to make it through without so much of a struggle, because I'm flying from LA to Boston tonight. But I'm about to go to the pool right now because it's supposed to be like 90 something degrees. I think the overcast has finally like burned off, so now I could go and just like, sit out there and chill and relax a bit, maybe even nap a bit. I don't know. I am hungry, so I think I might go across the street. There's some restaurants, eateries. I might go grab something from over there to take out real quick if I can, because I don't know if I haven't been here in a while, so I don't know across the street what they have still or what they have anymore. but hopefully it's something that I could just grab really quick and then bring it back to the hotel. If not, then maybe I'll Uber Eats something, which I hate because it's always inflated. Like Uber Eats, anytime that I've done Uber Eats and I've done delivery, it's always been something. It's always been like, you know, you Uber Eats something and then the driver cancels or it's an issue, or, you know, and you don't get your food and you got to do call customer service, refund, all of that, and then you don't eat, and it's like a waste. So I'm hoping that I don't have to Uber Eats and I can just find something across the street to grab. But if it comes down to Uber Eats, then that's what I'm gonna do, because I didn't prepare for this trip and I should have meal prepped something, but I didn't. This is a 4-day trip and I don't like 4-day trips because I can't sleep on a hotel. So making it 3 nights on low quality sleep, because I don't sleep well in hotels, is really tough. So nonetheless, I didn't prepare, I didn't meal prep for this trip. So the in-betweens, while I'm laying over, and this one is like a longer layover, I needed something. Even though we had the free breakfast, that saved me, but I needed something for like lunch, midday, and I ain't got nothing, so we gonna see what happens. And then tonight, while I'm on the plane, I'm usually good when I'm working mid. So anyways, yeah, let's head outside. Okay, hey y'all. I am all dressed and ready to head down for my van. I really didn't do much of anything this entire layover, so I'm a little, I don't know how I feel about it. I mean, I don't get LAX trips much, ever, and when I do get them, which as of recent I've got them sparingly, but I've gotten them, I'm looking forward to trying to link up with my friends that are here, that live here. Yeah, I be looking forward to hanging with them, seeing them, or at least just being in LA and being able to move around and be, you know, out and about. And because I do miss being here. But I didn't get a chance to do really anything. Earlier when I went outside, the weather was not weathering. It was like weird because it was partially cloudy. So it's like LA is very different from New York in that in the warmer months, because there's no humidity on the West Coast, it's like if the sun is covered, then it's chilly because there's no humidity. So today it was partially cloudy, and so the sun was just like playing peekaboo, right, all day. And so it was supposed to be a high of like 90s, but because the sun couldn't really be exposed because it was like behind the clouds all day, it was on the chillier side. So I ended up just taking a walk, getting some food from Chick-fil-A, coming back. I was on the phone talking to my friend and just, you know, chilling. And then I laid out by the pool for a short while. And then after that, I just was like, all right, time to go upstairs and get myself ready. So, like I said, didn't do much, but I am on day 2 of 4. 4, can't count, 2, 4. Now I have to fly to Boston, so yay, Boston. But anyways, I'll be back here on Thursday. But again, I'm probably not gonna do much because that's an even shorter layover, and I'm only gonna be here for the morning, and I'm staying in a different hotel in a different area, so we'll see. Nonetheless, time to get to the grind.
Approximately 10 hours later.
I'm just getting in. I'm exhausted. Worked the red eye, LAX to Boston, and just made it to my hotel. It is 6:34 a.m. and I have to leave in 11 hours because my van comes at, I think, 5:30 to take me back to the airport to work another red eye. Back to LA. I am exhausted. Hair looks crazy. Feeling crazy. Tired. Hopefully I can just, as soon as my head hits the pillow, go to sleep. But yeah. The life of a flight attendant. Living the dream.
8 hours later.
Hey guys, so I'm about to head out again for another red eye. This is day 3 of 4. This is day 3? Yes, this is day 3. Tomorrow's go home day. Actually about to fly back to LA. I spent the whole day sleeping. We got in at about 6 o'clock. Got to the hotel 6 something. Anyways, I got in bed around 7 something in the morning and slept till like 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm up now. It's 5:15 p.m. My van to take us to the airport in like 10 minutes, so I need to get downstairs. But I am pushing through. I actually slept a lot longer than I thought I was going to, and I could have actually slept longer, but I wanted to push myself to get up and like start, getting in the mindset of work because I didn't want to be like groggy and tired. So just gonna finish closing up my bag, packing and all that type of stuff and head downstairs so I can make this van and head back to LA. Here we go, day 3. So it is about 9:15 a.m. West Coast time, Pacific time. I'm doing as good as I'm gonna be doing. The back and forth coast to coast time change thing is difficult to manage, especially on longer trips. This is a 4-day and this is go home day, thank God. So it's 4 out of 4. And I just want to sleep. I really do. But I need to eat something and I need to start getting myself up and moving around because the van comes at 1:25 to head to LAX, and then I have one flight. I have one flight back to JFK that I have to work. So I'm gonna head downstairs. They're doing free breakfast this is a different hotel from where I was before, but they're doing free breakfast here. So I'm gonna head downstairs and get my free breakfast chow, and hopefully I'll feel a little better once I have my supplements in my system. I got on my gym clothes because I'm trying to motivate myself to want to stop into the gym on the way back, from breakfast, but I don't know. I really don't know. Part of me wants to lay down again, but then I also know that might make me more groggy and drowsy and tired. So the lovely life of a flight attendant. Made it downstairs for breakfast. So this is what I got. They had scrambled eggs, tater tot potatoes. I got me some fruit, and this is overnight oats, and this was like a nice mixture juice, orange juice, pineapple juice, a bunch of other stuff that I don't remember. And I got my salt and pepper on the side. So it's very quiet in here, that's why I'm speaking so low right now. But yeah, bon appetit. going to the gym. But I don't feel like it, y'all. I really don't. What?
More for time.
You what?
More for time.
I'm tired. I want to just relax a bit. I don't think I'm gonna like go back to sleep or anything like that because I would have to be up in like an hour or two to start getting ready for my flight to get back to JFK. But child, these 4-day trips are just not my thing. And I feel like every flight attendant has their own like preferences trips they like to work, pairings, days, whatever the case. And for me, I can't be on a 4-day trip. I don't sleep well in hotels, and I've only been with my airline for 4 years now, so I don't have that much seniority, and aviation is based on seniority. So you have people that have been flight attendants for like, with my particular airline, like 25 years since it first opened. And that in comparison to my 4 years is obviously like, I'm not going to outbid them when it comes to my preferences for pairings, trips. That's what we call trips. It's a pairing. Destinations, layovers. It's just, they're always going to supersede my preferences. So a lot of times I get stuck being assigned like 4-day trips. That often I try to like swap or trade for different. Like for me, instead of doing 4 days away, I would rather do like a 2-day trip where one night I'm in Puerto Rico and then I come back to base and then I leave again the following day and I'm in Denver and then come back to base. Like things like that I would prefer to do because I get a moment in between to go home and reset, sleep in my own bed, get one night of like true quality, genuine sleep and rest, and then get up and go back. Even if it's like a shorter amount of time, nothing beats sleeping in your own bed. And that's one thing that I've learned, the importance and the appreciation and value, that's the word I'm looking for, of sleeping in your own bed. So with that being said, I'm going to just try to chillax a little bit because it's going to be about a 5-hour flight back to JFK. I am supposed to be back in LA at the end of the month on another 4-day trip, but like I said, I like to trade out of 4 days, so we'll see what happens. But yeah, let me get some rest. Okay, y'all, it's about that time. I actually did end up laying down. I didn't go to sleep, but I laid down and just chilled out. I'm ready to go. It's been a long 4 days and I'm ready to go home and just reset. I actually have another 4-day that starts Saturday night. I'm hoping to be able to trade out of that into something else that kind of breaks it up, whether it's 2-day trips or a 1 and a 3 or 4 1-day, like just not 4 days consecutively. To me, is a bit excessive. But yeah, so that is one of the pros of this job, is that you can swap out of trips. So when you're assigned something, it doesn't mean that, you know, it's etched in stone and there's no way of maneuvering your schedule so that it works for you. That's lovely, because unlike the corporate world of 9 to 5, we don't have that. So We just have a schedule, and you may have a schedule where you only work 11 days out of the month. So if you're only working 11 days out of the month, in on average a 30-day month, then, you know, what is that? 19? Don't get me to lying. My math. Anyways, I think that's 19. No, 29. Woo! 29. So that's 29 days off. That's amazing. Anyways, yeah. So I just say basically we have flexibility in that regard. It's not as flexible as it was when I first joined because there are different things that are happening with the company internally. But I'm still trying to just remain grateful because this is an answer to a prayer that I did have to have this job, for the flexibility and for the benefit of being able to travel the world and see different people and different cities and countries that I probably may or may not have had the chance to see otherwise not working as a flight attendant. So with that being said, I'm going to head downstairs. I have like 15 more minutes before my van comes to take me to LAX so I can do this last flight home. Not scheduled to arrive until like 11:30 tonight, but yeah, because it's gonna be like a 5-hour flight. Yeah, that's it. That's all I got. Energy is shot, but I got a smile for you guys. I'm out. See y'all. Go on. Bye. Good afternoon. It is about 12:15 p.m. It's my only day off. In between trips, I got in today like around 2-3 o'clock in the morning after being delayed a bit coming from LA. Oh, and then it was pouring. It was pouring raining this morning. So I slept a little bit, and now I am on a matinee movie date-ish with my man. He's into horror films. I'm not. I think they're scary. But you know, when you're in a relationship, you make certain compromises, you know, and I'm accompanying him to see a movie he wants to see. So we're going to see The Conjuring. I really hope that I don't shit myself because that's how scared I am of these movies. I do feel like, and people think that that's like, I don't know, like they don't believe that it's an actual thing, but I feel like those that are genuinely afraid of horror films, it's because it does something to your, it's like a feeling that it does to your spirit. It's not, I can't really articulate it or explain it, but it's not just like fear. You know what I'm saying? Like people think that it's just like, oh my God, she's scared, da, da, da. It's not even that. It's a feeling that your spirit takes on. You know what I'm saying? And those that are sensitive to those things, obviously feel it more in depth than those that don't. There are those that, you know, find that entertaining or they like the thrill of it. Me, that's not thrilling. That's like a shift, because it's like, you know, like a heaviness that's on the spirit. It's really hard to explain. Yeah, so we out here, we seeing The Conjuring. Child, I'm not looking forward to it, but at the same time, I want to be supportive to my man who loves horror films. That's like his thing, you know. Great, but we'll see how it turns out. I'm actually hoping that it's horrible, because then hopefully it's not like too scary for me, but at the same time, like, that would suck for him, but at least I could go to sleep tonight with no issues. I don't know, but anyways, we here, y'all.
And if you're lucky, you get to choose how you spend those last moments.
The wind is winding out here. Just getting back from watching The Conjuring. I was scared, which I predicted and expected. He said the movie was mid. I think that, I don't even know if y'all can hear me, but this is the one and only review of that I'm giving. I think that the movie did not explain things the way that it was supposed to. So it was a lot of holes, like majority of these movies. They don't connect. It's like, why did X, Y, and Z happen? There's no explanation for it. It's just like, oh, it just happened.